Oh, you know what yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, yeah. This stream is all about the insanity of it, right? Okay, let's see if we do this and we can keep everyone's ears intact. Um, guys, how does it sound? I need to do a test just because I told you guys this is all new stuff and I'm testing out. You guys are my little test dummies. You're not dumb. You're just my test dummies. But if I did this again, does it break your ears now? I my volume was all messed up on it. I forgot to do levels, so I'm sorry about that. But we're figuring it out. Thank you for being here for it. It grows. I like. Oh, good. I'm in THX now. Yeah. THX hired me as the official THX reactor. How long could I go saying that, do you think? As the official THX reactor. Just got here in time, I see, yeah. Oh, it's the insanity we come for. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Okay, guys, give me like 1 second. Give me 1 second. I am going to go to the restroom. Yeah, I miss my air conditioning. All right. What bumps? We have bumps? Oh, the bumps. Yeah, creepier. I don't think anyone's been doing the bumps. All you, my friend. If you want to check through the activity feed, I don't know if you can, but because I know there are like old bumps that were never bumped. I guess it's because this is weird stream times, so. Into the unknown. I wish I could sing that way. Okay. Evanescence. Let me find this one on the YouTubes. This was requested by Janelle. So is this one? Is it this one? It's this one. What is it? What is it? An E5? I don't think I could do E5 today. Hmm. I don't know. I get that's something. Oh man. It's time. Why am I getting ads? This sucks. All right. I've been doing 6-hour rehearsals all week, so that's why I've been so AWOL. Um, 6 hours of singing every day is a in and like acting and getting notes and feedback and it's a lot. So I've been really trying. I was like, do I have the energy to do this? Yesterday, the other day, work it in the mornings. It's hard, but I will be here as much as I can. Your core? Well, it's yeah. I mean, uh, I think an equivalent note. So if we're gonna talk about it, just because your guys are here, and I know a lot of singers are here, take interest in this kind of thing. For me, and for most higher male voices, the passaggio is around E flat above middle C. That was a little E flat above middle C, E, F, maybe a little lower depending on the type of voice you have. It's about a fifth or a fourth lower than like a soprano passaggio, right? And Creeper, if you could, we'll bump after. I'll talk about it after. Floor's passaggio is around B above middle C, so like a B4, right? And that's about a fifth up from the male passaggio. So when she's doing like an E5, right? When she's doing like an E5 for that high note, the equivalent for the male voice would be like an A. Right? So like that's kind of the equivalent in terms of registration, albeit it's not exactly like a cookie cutter representation, right? It's not exactly, it's just a fourth up from her passaggio, so it's a fourth up from the dude's passaggio. It's different. But that's all I'll say. All right, back to regular scheduled programming. Oh, I didn't put music on for you guys. I'm sorry. We are going to be doing. This is Evanescence, Your Star, live in New York, 2016. Oh. My mic cut out. It was too aggressive. A fourth from an E? Yeah, it would be a B. So if I miscalculated. So it's a yeah. So it's like an augmented third or like a no. It's an A. Yeah, a fourth up from an E is an A. Anyway, I took music theory. A fifth up from an E is a B. That's a perfect fifth up from an E. You could say augmented fourth, which is the same as a perfect fifth. It's a fourth down. It's weird, right? Anyway, so the guys, this is Evanescence, Your Star, live at New York, 2016.
so far away. It's growing colder without your love. Why can't you feel me?
Dude. All right, sorry, I just jamming out too much of that. Let's start from the beginning. I can't see your star, though I patiently wait beside for the death of today. I can't see your star, and the mechanical lights of Lisbon frightened it away. And I'm alone now, me and all I stood for. We're wandering now, all in parts and pieces, swim lonely. Find your own way out. How can the darkness feel so wrong? So far away, it's growing colder without your love. Why can't you feel me calling your name? Can't break the silence, it's breaking me. All my fears turn to rage, and I'm alone now. Nothing worth fighting for, we're wandering now. All in parts and pieces, swim lonely. Find your own way out. Yoy! Yoy! All right. Let's talk about some voice stuff.
I can see your star.
All right. So, one thing I love about Amy Lee's singing is that it's all, again, incredibly emotion driven. It's all, but it's also has this raw quality to it. It almost feels, not in a bad way, but it feels unrehearsed. Like, that's how fresh it is. It has this freshness to her live recordings that is not at all about, oh, what's the sound here? It's more like, what's this feeling that I'm feeling, and how am I going, and how is this affecting the voice? This completely stripped down, very like tense, right? It's tense. This wail that she lets out at the beginning. I can't see your star. It's a call. It's a cry, right? But there's no musical compromise there, right? It's a cry, and she's not trying to be musical. She's not trying to be, she's singing the right pitches and all that thing. But it's just about letting out this like primal sound. Yeah, primal and raw. And it really is the result of not thinking about breath support, not thinking about anything, and just letting that go. No, not in my range, but you get what I'm saying. It's just there. She's letting it right out, and you can see it. She doesn't try anything. That flips up a little more. But it still needs like a landing pad, right?
Bedside for the death of today. I can't see your
Just keeps it nice and forward.
and cries whisper, frightened away. I'm alone. Me and all I stood for will break now. Holding parts and pieces will not be. You're always I can't see
Again, I mean, you can see like what she's doing technically on her face. Similar to what we talked about with Connor earlier. Do you see this gristle up here, right? Nothing is holding tension in the throat. It's all about the placement here, right? When you're supporting with air, it's not as obvious on the face, right? When you're supporting purely through breath. But that's not what's happening here. This is a very compartmentalized sound, but it results in this very raw, very compressed, supported head voice sound. That's that just like clean, pure, long, extended sound that she's getting placed purely up here. That's that occlusion. That's that occlusion of the arytenoids getting really, really balanced out through the just the right amount of breath flow. This isn't an ultimately supported sound. This is a placement-based sound. It's very stunning. And it takes a lot of refinement to get into that place consistently. And you can see, relaxed jaw too.
I'm alone. All I stood for will break now. Parts and pieces will not be. You're always so far away. It's going colder without your Why can't you feel
Yeah, I want to listen to that again. That was so sick. Long time no see, Wokus. Welcome. Hello. You know, she said at one point, and someone brought this up at a past stream, that she said she's at her best when she's like wallowing in misery. Or something else, something along those lines. I'm not saying she's a miserable person. But when she's singing about this kind of gritty subject, why did you show up like this? She says she's at her best. And you can see that when I read through the text earlier, this is some sad shit. But you can see in this like bridge section riff how much fun she's having. Guys, remember to hydrate and, gift Stream Elements a sub. I'll do it. Look at how happy she is. One of the best things that you can observe and take away from this as a singer, I think, is that even though, you know, if you're going through and doing your text work, if you're going through and studying your music and learning how to perform it and considering how you're going to perform it and figure out the best way to do it, doing all of that work before you get on stage, before you drop that recording, whatever. If the text is sad, like maybe you didn't write a song, maybe you're covering this song, finding the joy in it, right? Whatever it is you're singing about, if it's digging into a really sad subject, finding how much joy you get inside, how much energy you get from singing about something sad. If it's something happy, how much, you know, that's easy, right? If it's something that gives you energy naturally, right? But you want to find that part of it that gives you energy. Maybe it's like inner rage. Maybe that's satisfying to you. All right? Creeper D, thank you. You didn't need to do that, but I really appreciate it. No, thank you so much. By the way, speaking of subscriptions, are you guys able to use the new emotes? Or are they not? No, you know what? I don't think they're... Oh, no, they're here. Hi. There we go. Boom. All right, just checking. It's all about... It's hard for you to sing happy songs? Oh, that's sad, Adini. We have so many emotes now. What a crazy channel we have. Yeah. You could see, I think the word she's singing, I'm alone now, me and all I stood for were wandering now, all in parts and pieces swim lonely, find your own way out. Something like that. I mean, that's the vibe of this whole thing. Yes, this is your star, 80. Hey, by the way, 80, I saw your comment on one of Mia's videos on the YouTube channel, and I really just, I wanted to say thank you, and I appreciate what you had to say. And I'm sorry that people were vicious, because no one deserves that. But that's, you know, I'll just say that. Hi, Ceci, welcome. But yeah, I appreciate your insights, and I appreciate your honesty in all circumstances, so that was really good. Cool. Yeah, okay. So you weren't even kidding. Yeah. It feels fake to sing honest. There's no like honest happy songs. In that sense, when you're reflecting on pieces to sing and how to bring things together, you can learn from artists like Amy Lee as well, in just the idea that the surface level of the song is not always what's happening, right? To create contrast in a piece, you can dip into the sadness of it, right? Because why do we sing happy songs? It's to come back from feeling upset. Why do we feel sad Why do we sing sad songs? It's to balance ourselves out if we're either out of control or too happy, or we're sad and we want to empathize with that and ground ourselves, right? It's instead of thinking of it as simple emotions, we think about it, and she's an amazing example of this. It's not about the simple emotions. It's about the nuanced, real character that we have when we're singing this song. Right? The easiest perspective to bring yourself to is if you're just doing a recording or you're just singing a song, and it might just feel like you're singing the notes and rhythms. But I don't think you would lie. I thought sarcasm was floating about, you know? But it's not just about the notes and rhythms. It's about how deep and interesting can you make the story. And the best way to make things interesting is to feel the opposite of what you're singing. So singing a happy song as a sad person is incredibly, to me, that's incredibly touching, right? That's an incredibly deep thing. And you learn to reflect that in the way you sing it, in the type of timbre you use, in the colors of your voice, right? Amy Lee is singing with so much raw exuberance and energy in the timbre, but the words she's singing are so sad, and it makes it such a thrilling performance to watch. Especially this moment right here. Yeah, I agree, Sprawls. Yeah. Yeah. That, I mean, I can watch it 100 times and just kind of like glean something differently every time. But basically, what's happening is we're seeing like an amazing singer digging into every single nuanced moment of the music, right? I mean, the way, I'll put it this way. Sproulus, as you said, a sad voice singing happy songs can be so much sadder, right? And so that's like a 1-to-1, right? Sad voice, happy song comes together, creates something different, right? With singers like Amy Lee, quite frankly, Floor Jansen too, and Connor, and all of these great singers we watch here all the time, what they do is they not only find, the happy on top of the sad and the contrast. Ooh, sweaty. There's no AC in this state, by the way. We not only find that contrast on like an overall song level, but we hear that contrast in like every single note. The exuberance she brings, how excited she is. It's about the energy, not simply like the word we ascribe to an emotion, but reliving the story that you have for the song, right? This song I feel like it's so accessible. I can't see your star, though I patiently waited bedside for the death of today. I can't see your star, and the mechanical lights of Lisbon frightened it away. I'm alone now, me and all I stood for. We're wandering now, all in parts and pieces. Swim lonely, find your own way out. It's a really descriptive, natural way of talking about losing someone, whether that's to illness or whether that's an emotional loss or a breakup or something like that. I mean, you can ascribe your own meaning to the story as a listener and as a performer. And it's reliving that, with that huge hurricane of emotions. It goes back and forth. And going through all of that in a song is what makes these performances so impactful, right? That's what is so crazy about performing as a singer, is that you get the music. It's almost cheating because the music has so much weight in it. But then you as a singer get to craft your own story around it, right? And you don't have to always follow exactly what's there. It's really about living your lived experience through the music. And that takes that idea of just happy and sad away and lets you do different layers of contrast in every word and every phrase, right? Thank you for the 100 bits, Sproulus. I appreciate it. Amy Lee doing a soundtrack to Happy Feet. I love that. I love that so much. It's okay. We all sweaty some. Yeah, so anyway, I love that Evanescence has been coming up more recently. Recently is an understatement because I haven't really streamed recently at all. But we're back. Hey, you're still here. I hope you enjoyed that look into what we do on Twitch to celebrate great singers. I owe you a huge thank you for being a part of this awesome community and letting me share my love of singing with you guys. The growth on this channel has been absolutely immense, and while I can't read every single comment requesting reactions, here's what you can do to get your favorite songs featured on the channel. You've got 3 options. One is to join the Twitch stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. When you've logged into Twitch and are watching the live stream, you can type !react, followed by the URL of your requested video. This adds your song to the queue that we work through during live streams. Alternatively, if you're really in a rush to get me to react to your song, you can head to my tipping page in the description down below and request a song with a tip of $4 or more to get it seen ahead of all the non-tipped requests. Don't worry, I make sure that every dollar gets put towards improving the channel's content and the community.
The third way to get your request up on the channel is to join my Patreon. A patron of any tier level can request a song and get it reacted to that month, guaranteed. There are tons of other fun perks too, so I hope you check it out anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you feel closer to the human voice and the artists you love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Ciao. Tip turquoise.
You are you so cute? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so cool.